Hello, folks. I am back, or allegedly back, or whichever. We'll have to wait and see on that. But anyway, I want to talk to you folks about how my surgery went and how the past few days have been going and everything. This is currently on the fourth or fifth day, one of the two. Let's see, today's Sunday as of the making here, so it happened last Thursday. So yeah, it would be like the fourth day or so. But anyways, so I want to give you folks an update, and I want to talk to you folks on how my surgery went and everything. And so far, things have been doing pretty damn smooth and everything. As you can see to this side here, I got a cane. If I can carefully back up here. And funny enough, I got this cane a little while back because I was worried that my toe would hurt too much to walk on. So I figured if I could take this cane and maybe take it to work, then that could be something or whatever. I don't know. Me and my stupid brain back then. But anyway, here's my foot that you folks saw in the post whatever that I made a couple nights ago. It literally just happened that night before. So here's the shoe, the recovery boot or whatever. Then here's the foot itself. Yeah, look at that. Good as new. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still definitely in recovery, so it may take me a minute or two before I actually come back, but I think I'm at the point to where I want to make videos again and everything. Because I've been gaming for a bit, because I legit just got bored, and I don't want to have anything else to do. The phone can only do so much for me, folks. You can only do so much with the phone and everything, so I decided to go ahead and maybe try gaming, and so far, it's pretty decent. It is definitely nice. It still sucks that I have to hop on one foot, but so far, things have been doing pretty damn well for me. So let me talk to you folks about how the surgery went and everything. So, of course, the night before, they gave us a call and everything like they do, and they said what time the appointment is set up for everything, what floor to go on and everything, right? So the next morning we go over there, right? The next morning we go over there. We go to the surgery section, and we go to the main office there and everything, right? I fill out the forms or whatever. I show them my state ID, everything, blah blah blah. I check in, and when I get asked to call in, to come in, I walked in with my mom, and we walked into the same day surgery section or whatever, which is pretty much, I guess, well, there's the same day surgery section, and then there's the overnight one, I'm assuming, or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so when we walk in, I was immediately spooked by this hallway, because it looked like in No Mercy in Payday or Payday 2, whatever, right? Well, after you open that door and everything, you have to find the correct patient room for the you have to find the correct patient room for the correct patient, and to, you know, do blood samples or whatever, want something, whatever, for Bane, right, in that game. And that's what legit looked like, like with the different big rooms and everything. They have the glass wall, window, and door and everything. And I was immediately spooked by this, like, oh shit, oh, here we go. So we go into one of the rooms, that they say, right here. So I go in, I I get on the bed, the transportation bed with the wheels and everything, right? And they asked me a couple questions and everything, and I gave them answers and everything. They asked if I had any skin condition, about if I have any skin conditions, and I said I do. I have psoriasis, which, if you folks don't know what it is, it's pretty much an itchy skin condition. If you folks look down here, you can probably see some of that, though. So I definitely have a bunch of psoriasis, mainly on the Silver Lake Hill. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, well, it shouldn't be to a point to where it should affect you folks. So anyway, they gave me the IV, which was the most fun because I had this big little, not big, big, but like this long little tube, right? And they put it slowly into my wrist, my hand too, right, for blood vessel and everything. And then she got this mirror sticker thing, whatever, and put it on so that it would stay firmly on there. And then they got the tube, which I figured that tube piece, whatever, to put in so that, they can easily. It's pretty much, I call the IV the gate, whatever, the gate needle, whatever. So pretty much, they can just hop around on one spot between whatever medicine or liquid fluids that a patient may need instead of just poking them a billion times over and over again. So, anyway, they gave me the finger sticker thing, to put on, and a bunch of bandage, wire shit, whatever, like usual. I got a new apron or whatever to put on, and everything. And I went all the way down. And like legit bare naked. I just went all the way out because my surgeon was unsure if he was gonna do a skin graft or not. Luckily he didn't, but a bit more on that in a little bit. So anyway, I throw on the apron, right? And I put on the hat, whatever, the bandana, hospital hat, whatever, so that hair doesn't fall or whatever, I guess. And before we proceeded, they asked a couple more questions, which I gave them, answers to, and they're like, "Well, all right then, let's go ahead and start this or whatever, right?" So they gave me a couple more medicines to help smooth me out and calm me down, and then so I laid there as they escorted me out over to the operating room because the room that I went in before was the recovery room, and the actual surgeon room, the operating room, was a bigger room. So they escorted me over, right? And I remember I looked over, and there's these two screen glass doors, right, with curtains. And as it like opens and stuff, it's like it's all dark and everything. And there was like an alien abduction in a sense, because there's like I remember looking over, seeing this hazy dark blue or whatever, and then this white light at the center or whatever. So then they put me over to that spot. They locked in they locked in the wheel so I don't go rolling off or whatever. And I remember as they were putting on this oxygen mask, I tried to reach over and put it on myself. And then the surgeon's like, no, no, you just lay there. We got this. You're good. I'm like, okay. Because I don't know, I'm weird that way. I like grab over and help on with myself or whatever. But they're like, no, no, you just lay back. We'll take care of it. I'm like, okay. So they put the oxygen mask on me, and I remember just looking up for a bit and then suddenly blank, and everything just blacked out from there. I knew the surgery itself would go smooth, and what I was mainly worried about was the recovery part and everything, which has been amazing so far. So anyway, everything went butter smooth, and when I woke up, it was legit like me just waking up like any other time. It wasn't like the last time when I was a kid where everything was very hazy, very foggy. Things were very, cloudy and weird and everything. Half the world was making damn sense and everything. It wasn't like that at all. So, anyway, when I woke up, I looked down and I see this boot, and everything, along with all the bandages and stuff on my foot here. And legit, the first thing I noticed after seeing that was that my foot felt super damn numb. Like, as numb as it can get. Like, and not just that foot, not just the toe, but like the whole entire foot. Like practically up to like maybe here, possibly or whatever. Like up to here, like up to this bandage here maybe. And everything else from here was like super damn numb. Extremely numb. And the second thing I noticed was that my head was my head. I had like a headache, mainly through here, like on the sides, and then my frontal lobe. I had like a headache there and everything. And so when the doctor came in, he's like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, "I'm feeling just fine, whatever." And then they asked, do you want anything? Do you want crackers or some shit, water? Or you want something?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do water." So they gave me water, and I drank it, and we talked a few more after the recovery and everything. And then next thing I know, I got escorted out on a big ass wheelchair. They have a one size fits all at the hospital I went to. So I sat on the wheelchair and I got escorted out. Went over to my parents' vehicle and everything, got on, and things have been going grand so far. Pretty damn grand. And the recovery so far has been amazing. That back there was the surgery part, and now with the recovery, everything's been amazing. Like truly amazing. I have been taking some medicine that the doctor requested for me and went ahead and gave to me. So I am going ahead and taking them, and so far everything's going super smooth. Everything's going super well. Like I'm not feeling any pain, no throbbing, no aches. Everything's just been super damn butter smooth throughout. He said to keep the leg up high, at least above my heart, so that's what I'm kind of trying to do here with this here. So I'm like this, literally. So, yeah, I've been pretty much just chilling and everything. Everything's going, like I said, everything's going super damn smooth. And my foot felt extremely numb for the first day or so. It was like extremely numb, and I still have to hop on one foot, so that's why I have this cane. I could allegedly walk on it if I wanted to, not walk, but just tap on it with the heel if I wanted to, the heel part, and as like a fitting ground. But I'm trying not to do that because I don't want to add even more or make it even worse, or whatever. I don't want to take two steps back with this one major step forward. And overall, I can pretty much say I think I'm officially back. It may take me a day or two more to before we come back or whatever. It might be just tomorrow. It might be another week or so, but I think I'm gonna be back on YouTube pretty damn soon. Because so far with this, everything's going super smooth. Super well and everything. Still taking it easy, but yeah, everything's just been wonderful so far. The folks there at the hospital were wonderful, and so far my foot recovery has been pretty damn wonderful. My doctor did suggest on possibly doing a skin graft or not, which is pretty much where they get this tool, and it cuts a little super thin piece of skin, just like cheese before, because he wasn't too sure. He's the type of person that it's like we get there when we get there, and we'll decide there when we decide there. So he ended up not doing that. Instead, what he ended up doing was that he just digged it out with a scalpel. I imagine he used those micro hot spoon things. I call them micro hot ice cream scoopers, whatever, where we just digs it, and kind of scoops it all out, I imagine. Then he filled it with some healing cream, whatever, or some shit, I guess. And what he ended up doing was that instead of doing a skin graft, he did a skin fold, I guess, or at least that's what I'm calling it. Well, instead of taking a different piece of skin and folding it over as a cover, since it was too big to stitch it up. So instead, what he did was that he got a little thin layer, but still attached, and just folded it over, kind of like a book, I guess, or whatever, or a blanket, whatever. He just pretty much got a super thin piece of skin. He trimmed a super thin piece of skin, but still have it attached, and he just folded it over like a book, pretty much like a book cover. And he probably super glued it, I imagined, and just kind of left it at that and everything. So yeah, overall, everything's been super damn good. I'm probably gonna be back sometime, if not tomorrow, maybe a couple days or so, whatever. Don't quote me on anything, but I am positive now to say that I think I'm gonna be back on YouTube pretty damn soon here, like really close. Like if not tomorrow, the next day or so maybe, because so far everything's been. I know I keep repeating, but everything's been phenomenally good. Everything's been really damn good. I'm drinking a shit ton of water because I want to, heal and everything. I've been cutting back on soda, and I've been wanting to overall eat healthier anyway, but with this nice recovery and everything, it's boosted me even more to eat a little bit healthier and everything. So yeah, pretty much overall, I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm staying strong, and so far everything's just been amazing. And I'm hoping that when I see my doctor again within the next week or so, that curious to know what the progress is so far, and we'll just go from there with how things are going. But so far, everything's just been aces. Everything's been freaking wonderful, and I just couldn't have a better recovery. So, overall, that's pretty much it for this video here. I just wanted to talk to you folks about my surgery and how everything's been going so far and everything. I know it's been a few days. I appreciate you folks being very patient for me and waiting and everything. And I have a couple video ideas I want to go ahead and get out of the way, since I'm legit just going to be just in here in my room. I'm not bedridden like I thought I would be, but yeah, everything's going pretty damn good. So with all that being said and out of the way, thank you folks so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, hit this link for more. And I'll see you along sooner or later. Bye bye everyone.